The youth have proved time and again that they are filled with vigor and enthusiasm. They are the reservoirs of energy and abilities which have to be utilized in the right direction. The youth of today are the leaders, reformers, administrators, and heroes of tomorrow. Therefore, their education in human values would ensure the establishment of peace on earth in near future. But the youth have certain ideas in their mind. They're wondering about world peace. Is that a reality? They're wondering about their understanding of peace, love, and unity. They are even astonished about the purpose of their life. They are looking for the answer to all their questions. The modern world is becoming smaller, highly integrated, and technologically more advanced. It is also becoming highly fragmented, less peaceful, and unsafe for both present and future generations. The world is today passing through an environment full of tension, violence, declining values, injustices, reduced tolerance, and respect for human rights. The gun culture has already taken a dominant position in most of the developing countries, threatening the future of the youth who deserve a peaceful and better quality of life. There is no doubt that there is a greater need to create a culture of peace and conflict-free environment. This is an area where the youth can come in. One important role which the youth can play in peace and conflict resolution is for them to be the change. The youth can do this by changing their attitudes towards people, traditions, religion, and beliefs. Who are the youth of this age? The youth constitute the richest wealth of a country. They develop quality of Catholicity, of personal integrity, personal discipline, and open-mindedness. The youthful period is a period of passions, emotions, activities, and vigor. Because of their frontline positions in any country, their input to any development program will go a long way in achieving desired objectives. You must be wondering what the youth can do in bringing about peace and harmony. The youth should learn to combine their enthusiasm with patience, realizing the importance of living together, and should be responsible to defend the frontiers of peace and nonviolence. The youth should equally understand their leadership capacity by educating themselves on the need for community leadership and taking opportunities available to prioritize leadership development program, especially within them in rural areas, because lack of knowledge about basic decision making impedes progress and therefore results in conflicts. The betterment of the world can be accomplished through pure and goodly deeds, through commendable and seemly conduct. You must be wondering about the power of the youth. In the area of ethnic development, the youth of different ethnic groups can forge links between cultural minorities and popularize shared values, shared culture, and traditions handed down from generations to generations. The youth on the political area of development can engage or join in political awareness building, force reforms in bureaucracy to ensure good governance, accountability, transparency, and citizenry participation. So for them, this quotation would be very appropriate, that they should understand it is not for him to pride himself who loveth his own country, but rather for him who loveth the whole world. The earth is but one country, and mankind its citizens. This would certainly give a direction to the efforts of the youth to bring about one citizenship around the world. At the international scene, the youth can become peace ambassadors of their respective countries, promoting exchange programs in education, culture, science and technology, sports and games, and in tourism promotions to link all the youth of the region and the world in the pursuit and maintenance of peace and conflict. Here is a practical solution, a direction for them to have a well-trained mind and heart. Rightly said, when a thought of war comes, oppose it by a stronger thought of peace. A thought of hatred must be destroyed by a more powerful thought of love. In addition, the youth should learn new skills to deal with conflict in non-violent ways and create a community that lives by a credo of non-violence and multicultural appreciation. This, however, must be done with the present crop of people whom we have termed as the leaders of yesterday, given the necessary chance and creating the opportunity for the youth to act with their enthusiasts. They should remember that they should be as a lamp unto them that walk in darkness. They should be a joy to the sorrowful, a sea for the thirsty, a haven for the distressed, an upholder and defender of the victim of oppression. Where is peace? Peace is within us. With all this and with every youth having at the back of his mind that wherever he goes, peace is with him, because without peace he cannot live. Then the 21st century would be a century of tolerance, peace, and conflict free. But remember that efforts are needed. We must now highly resolve to arise and lay hold of all those instrumentalities that promote the peace and well-being and happiness, the knowledge, culture and industry, the dignity, value and station of the entire human race. This would be our first target, and we should work for it sincerely and with dedication. Peace is at our reach. The great peace towards which people of goodwill throughout the centuries have inclined their hearts, of which seers and poets for countless generations have expressed their vision, and for which from age to age the sacred scriptures of mankind have constantly held the promise, is now at long last within the reach of the nations. At this time in history, it is possible for everyone to view the entire planet with all its myriad diversified peoples in one perspective. World peace is not only possible but inevitable. A beautiful question was asked from Abdul Baha, and his answer was beautiful too. The question was, is peace a greater word than love? And he answered, No, love is greater than peace, for peace is founded upon love. So unless there is no love, there is no peace. So our first and foremost responsibility in action is to create love in the hearts of people. So for that, we have to become ambassadors of peace. Let this be a message for us. Let us remember. Let us take a strong resolve that we will become peace ambassadors wherever we go, with whomever we come across. We should spread peace.